really excited to do this video. This is a get ready with me. I look like a hot mess on purpose. I already showered and everything. Happy Valentine's Day. Today is Valentine's Day, and I love the love in the air. I did some messy shit, excuse my language, and hit up this guy's girlfriend from a dating app. I had been on it for like a day. Let me get into my makeup or whatever. I'm gonna do like a Valentine's Day look. I'm gonna incorporate this girl I know from high school. I'm supporting her makeup brand, and it's called Tammy Allure Cosmetics. This is her pink glitter. Yeah, I just want to show you guys. It's really, really pretty. Yeah, she's gorgeous. So we're gonna play with her. I need to find some glue. Oh, I have eyelash glue. I'm just gonna use that. Anyways, to the story. So here's the tea. So I hit I'm on like Hinge or whatever. Meanwhile, I just moved to Atlanta. I love my apartment. Like, I'm so in love. I'm so blessed. I'm so happy. So yeah. And I went on a dating app or whatever. Let me just prime my face. Went on a dating app the other day. Use my rod or whatever. So I went on it. Say I came across this guy or whatever, and I was like looking at his pictures, and then his Instagram was connected, and I saw he had a girlfriend or a wife or somebody that he was like in love with, because that's what it said. He was deeply in love. I was like, what's tea? I was like, why are you on a dating app? So I sent it to his girlfriend. I found her on Instagram. It's so funny when I tell the story. I'm sorry. It tickles me pink. I don't know why. Look at the roses on my shirt. Like, I'm just here for the love. So I hit her up like, hey, I know I'm wrong. Just telling this story. Don't hate me. Don't hate me, please. So anyways, I hit her up on some nice shit though. I was like, hey, you know, I didn't hit up your man, but I saw that he had like, he's on a dating app or whatever, like, you know, just protect your heart or what have you. She was like, thank you. And I sent her like screenshots of her and, you know, on Instagram and, you know, them and stuff like that. So she's like, thank you. It's an old account. I was like, okay, cool. Enjoy your Valentine's Day. I'm like, why did I do this before Valentine's Day? Like, you're such a jerk. Anyway. It's not funny. It's not funny. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for anybody that's going through that. It just tickled me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It was so funny. So, and I'll tell you the funny part, because like, dude hit me up and sent me a long paragraph. He was like, I just read the first sentence. Hey, you don't know me, but I was like, oh. I was like, oh, you about to tell me? Oh, I don't want it. I don't want it. Give it back. Take it. So I didn't even accept it, honey. It was like left in my generals or whatever Instagram does with messages. Baby, I left it right there, okay? I said, I don't like men sending me long paragraphs unless I'm sleeping with them. Hey, bingo. Okay, so yeah, so that was tea on that. I'm gonna use a dark brown. I want a deep crease. This is my first time doing makeup. Like putting effort into it. In my new apartment. So excited. So yeah, and then I'm on the app, and this guy that unmatched me when I first told him that I was, you know, I wasn't out here in Atlanta yet, he unmatched me, and when I tell you he looked so freaking yummy, it was just like, I just want to lick you, just you. Okay, ma'am, okay, sir. And I was so, like, we got deep into a conversation, because I remember him saying that he had a daughter or something like that. I was like, listen, I would be a stepmommy just for you. But anyways, once I told him that I wasn't necessarily in the city yet, he just unmatched me, like, just like that. As soon as I said that, it was done for. I said, ooh, what did I do? Okay, child, I had to get my life together. I said, oh, I lost the love of my life. God help me. But, honey, he came back this time, so I'm like, ooh, what's tea? What's tea? Tell me. So I was like low-key excited or whatever. And so I see his match. I'm like, ooh. I look through his pictures. I'm like, ooh, he get better and better. Oh, just wore a chocolate brown. He had these juicy lips, beautiful teeth. It was just, and he was like 6 foot tall. Like, I said, ooh, with the back of my scalp, baby. Okay, girl. So, anyways, I responded to his message because he hits me up like hours later. He's like, hey, how was your day? How was your week? I was like, it was, you know, it was a good week or whatever. It was like, he asked me a boring question, so I kind of give him a boring answer, because I'm just like, what? Like, I'm like, ask me something interesting. You look too good to be Ask me boring questions. I'm gonna use this reddish color on top of that. So, anyways, I gave him the same energy he gave me because I'm the same person. I respond to energy. And you have to, like, I like a man to lead the energy. Like they say women are, but I'm like, listen. You gotta come hard to me. Like, yes, daddy, you want me. Like, you gotta make me feel like you want me. Because if you don't make me feel like you want me, I'm gonna just be like, okay, you don't want me. So, I'm gonna move on because, and it's funny because guys kind of react like that too. Like, oh, you don't really want me. Like, sir, you have to show me that you want me. Like, guys these days, I don't know. Anywho, so, I'm like, hey, you know, like, my day was good. I guess I could have asked him a question too, like, how was yours? I wasn't really thinking like that. I really wasn't. Now that I think about it, I was not thinking like that. I was just like, you're just asking some boring shit. Like, I'm like, and you already like unmatched me. So I was already like a little bitter. Now that I'm talking about it, I was a little bitter. I'm like, sorry, you violated. Like, I was very intrigued. But anyways, and I got a whole bunch of other people, and I wasn't interested. So I ended up deleting the app after a day and a half. Yeah, because I don't know. I'm not that interested in just like talking online. Like, I'm just like, where are we gonna go with this? Like, I'm like, there's a bunch of girls that are looking for money. Another dude was like, hey, he was like, I'm a sugar daddy for the right person. And I was just like, that just sounds so cheap. The fact that you say you're a sugar daddy for the right person is just like, that's just sad. Like, you should just be a provider for somebody that you care about, not I'm a sugar daddy for the right person. Like, sir, go sit down, please. Ugh. And it's not like I wouldn't take his money. It's the fact that the way he presented it was just so cheap. I was just like, I don't even want to be involved. You know? I don't want to be involved with your shenanigans because it just seems very cheap. And then he unmatched me like with the quickness. I was like, oh, okay. They just be letting me go. I'm like, bye-bye. Lame. I'm like, listen, child. I might talk too much. I don't know. But I just be saying this on my mind. I kind of want her to be lifted, so when I... Oh, is this the right blush? Yeah. Uh-huh, honey. So I'm going to use this rosy color on top of that to make it deeper. Like, I like to go in with neutrals first and then add the pop of color. Is this blue? Let me use this brush. Add that right on the top. Dry version, I just want to blend this out. I just love this pink. I want it like this soft. Glue on my hair. It's so pretty. Look how pretty that is. See this look? It just gives it that blended, pretty look. Got a nice ring to it. So I'm back. I put on my contacts, what have you, and I added some of this rose gold MAC pigment. So yeah, I like her. I think she's very, you know, pretty and stuff. if I keep going in, I'm never gonna finish. So anyways, we're gonna go to the next thing. This is a Born to Glow, and I'm gonna put this all over my face. But my main reason for making this video was just to update you guys, because yeah, like moving and living on my own is so different than like living with like family and stuff. Like, I've learned a lot about myself. I've learned about boundaries. Like, people just think my time is free, and yeah, it's not. Like, I've always held back from producing things and, you know, putting myself out there, because I always attract freeloaders, like people that just want things from me for free and think that I owe it to them because they know me, that I should help them. So that's been something that I've been like really dealing with. Ooh, that's kind of hard, because like I'm a nice person, so I'm always open to helping somebody, but to a certain extent, like it's like you're using me. Like at this point, you want to use me, and I basically have the right to say yes or no. And yeah, I'm gonna put some of this Erase Instant Age Rejuvenating or whatever. Layer that on top. So it's just the fact that like people will really like blatantly say they want to use me, and I'm so not used to it that I'm just like, huh? Like, you want what? Like, you want me to show you how I have to make a living? Oh, okay. Okay, for free. Oh, okay. Oh, just doing things for free, like, or for cheap. And I'm really like, I'm taking my art seriously this time around. I'm about to reveal my hair. I love my hair. But yeah, I've been taking my art seriously now, and it's just a part of my brand to be colorful and to be free and just a little fairy. Like, I just want to be a fairy the rest of my days. I'm gonna blend this out. But yeah, like I just can't like just sell myself short, and I've been doing it for so long with makeup, with, you know, people will go to somebody else and get their makeup done or their hair done. Meanwhile, I'm like going to school for it, and I'm friends with these people and stuff. Like, so it's like, at this point, if you wasn't checking for me before, please don't check for me now. On some shit, like, and I mean that in the most humblest way, but I've worked so hard on myself. So, like, to think that I can be cheap, I can't play myself and think that I can be cheap. Like, you know? Yeah, I look a little ashy. Bear with me. Bear with me. I'm gonna take my beauty blender. Oh, and she's a bit dry. And this is just some Saint Eyes mixed with some matte pigment at the bottom. But yeah, I'm just learning about myself. Like, I've hung out with a lot of people that weren't as talented as me or didn't have as much drive, and I've downplayed my drive just to make them feel comfortable. But that's not really helpful for me, you know? Because like, I like to talk about goals and business and stuff, and what's my next goal and how I'm about to achieve it, and you know, like, that's where my mind is always. Since my beauty blender is dry, it just helps it blend in more. But yeah, like this new world that I'm building, like, I just want to be around people that understand my worth, want to pay my worth, you know, in terms of clients and art and stuff. Like, I just can't sell myself short this time. Like, I literally had bills to pay. Like, before, I didn't have bills to pay, so it wasn't no pressure. It's just like, oh, well, I just did this favor. Like, I can't do any more favors. Like, I really can't. Like, sorry, not sorry. I can't afford to do favors. Like right now, I have to produce this video. I have to edit it. And I have a bunch of pictures that I have to edit and make look amazing all by myself. Like, I've been doing this all by myself. So, yeah. I'm not in the business of slowing down. Let's blend this out. So this is It Cosmetics. This is my favorite contour color. This is color 44 Deep Natural. And a little goes a long way. Like, I've had this for like maybe like 2 years. Like, it's so good. I know you're not supposed to keep makeup for long, but you know, this one is so good. And I'm using the Real Techniques, like flat, you know, kind of monkey brush. So good. But yeah, like, my phone stays on Do Not Disturb because only talk to people when I feel like it. Like, most of the time I don't. Most of the time I don't. Like, if it's not a conversation where I'm learning something, it's a conversation where I'm teaching somebody something. And I'm just like, bruh, I'm not getting paid for this. I don't really care. If it's not about money or business or something, I'm not really interested. The only person I talk to about stuff that's not really important, but is my grandmother. And maybe my brothers. You know? Like, other than that, I'm not in the business of just talking about nothing. Like, I have better stuff to do than to talk about nothing. Or, like, stuff that's not, you know, enhancing my life. I'm, like, sizing this up in the camera. And I should just be zooming it and zooming it and zooming it well. I'm going to take the bottom of my beauty blender and just blend that upwards so we can get that balm contour going. And we're gonna set it. Yes, honey, yes. It's like really blending out, like a bit too much really. I might just leave her. But yeah, that's really where I am with like life and stuff. Like, I'm so protective of my energy right now. Like, people just have so much going on and they don't even know that they take out their energy on you necessarily. Like, so I'm just like really protective. Like, I'm like, do I really? Like, I haven't been out yet since I've moved. Like, out, like, go party, have fun out. I'm gonna put It Cosmetics just on the bags. But this is, I think, 40. And again, a little bit goes a long way. Yeah, 40 warm tan. But yeah. Especially with my name change and everything like that. Like, I just find it like weird. Like, people still remember me as I was, and I'm like a totally different person now. Like, the same things that I cared about when I was younger, I really care less now. And the things that I took when I was younger, I would never, ever tolerate now. And yeah, conversation, stuff like that. Like, I'm just really like interested in different things. Like, I love old Hollywood movies. I love grown-ass men, you know. I don't like boring, meaningless conversations. I hate them. If it's not intellectual or beneficial, then it's boring to me. Or like challenging. Like, I have to feel challenged within conversations. If I don't, then I'm like halfway listening. And I mean, that could be a me thing, but whatever. I don't know, like, being watched so much is just annoying. Like, I would rather hide under a freaking rock. I really would. I would rather hide under a rock. Like, people don't know that, but I would really rather hide under a rock than be on camera showing you my makeup, be on camera showing you my hair. Like, I love to create. That's the only reason I show it. Other than that, you would not see me. Unless I'm being bored and talking crap. Alright, so I'm putting on the Fit Me powder. You know what like gets me with like being on camera and stuff is that I'm really truthful. Like, I'm really blunt. And a lot of people can't take my honesty, like, and I just be like, oh my god. So I like tend to not say everything. But like, I'm like, I have to express myself some way or somewhere. I look a little ashy. We're just gonna spritz her. You would never believe, but I've been doing makeup for 10 years now. 10 years since I was 15. It's been my second art form. I'm just gonna blot this. This just helps the setting powder just set in, especially since it was lighter than my skin complexion. I don't want to look ashy in my pictures, but I keep like the under my eyes so you can't see any bags. So this video is gonna be so long. I hope it uploads. Let me just add this real quick, and I need some eyelashes. I'm gonna add this blush right here. We're gonna just tap. Where is my Natasha Denona? I'll put that one. This is not picking up at all. About these lashes is they're really fluffy. So I kind of like that. I like the fluffiness. I just like gradation, and this doesn't have much gradation to it. Alright. I'm trying to get good lighting, but it's not. It's I don't know what it's giving, but it's not giving everything that it should be. Whatever. Anywho, literally match perfectly with my hair. It's stunning. It's delicious. I love it. And they're gorgeous. Yeah, especially with the liner and stuff and the eye. It's giving. She's giving. She's giving. She's giving. Okay. I'm not mad at Miss Tammy. Thank you. Yours. You said something? Alright. Boom. So I have this rose gold, the same one that's gonna put on my eyes. I'm just gonna finesse her. Oh, my eyes is watering. Yeah. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, we're gonna bust out the beauty blender and the powder so that I can like swish it around and it's not as like damp. Ah, stunning. Look at that. Stunning. We're gonna do a little something to my brows. I always forget them. Especially when they're like so light. Spray my brush again. Wiggle it on the thing. Because you just want it like, you want sparse hairs so they like go everywhere. And it's just really, really easy to blend out. Like, I love a wet, dewy look. I really, really do. Look at that difference. Look at that. It just comes alive. Comes alive, darling. It comes alive. She comes alive. I like to point my face down sometimes. Got hairs. This is how you look like $1,000,000, darling. Cause I know the kids be asking me like, "Oh, girl, how you get it like that? How you get it like that?" And I be like, "Listen, girl, you really wanna know? Do you really, really wanna know? Why do I have an accent right now? I don't know." Gloves and whatnot and that and that and that. So I gotta come back to y'all when I got my little outfit on and the titties at, and when I got on earrings and my lip gloss, my lipstick. I love you guys. Addiction Cosmetics, and it's really, really pretty. It's like a really, really pretty gold. Look at that. It's the black on brand. Oh, honey, I gotta give you some English. Okay. Purpley deliciousness. Oh, she's gonna eat, honey. She's gonna eat. She's gonna eat. She done ate, but she's a little hungry for some more. She's just gonna give you. Y'all, thank you so much for watching my transformation, my Get Ready With Me.